House Speaker Nancy Pelosi took a congressional delegation comprising entirely Democratic members to Ukraine, telling Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky, "Your fight is a fight for everyone." Pelosi then accepted several gifts, including a Ukrainian flag signed by Zelensky and a medal from the Order of Princess Olga. Now, instead of accepting these traditional diplomatic gifts on behalf of the American people, Pelosi went out of her way to receive them on behalf of the congressional Democrats. Why? To cover up democratic failures in Ukraine. Well, before getting into the post-mortem of the matter, welcome back to Next News Hour. If you're new to our channel, tap on the subscription button now and hit the notification bell. Zelensky graciously praised Pelosi's significant personal contribution in strengthening American support, but therein lies the rub. The all-Democratic congressional delegation seeks to hide the inefficiencies and inaptitude the Democrats have shown all along toward the perennial aggression of Russian President Vladimir Putin. Democrats and the Biden administration have been complicit in the foreign policy failures they are now running away from. Their decision to shut down the Keystone XL pipeline, which would have provided the United States with 800,000 barrels of oil per day, hurt our domestic oil production. Their choice to supplement that shortfall with Russian oil, coupled with President Joe Biden's decision to remove U.S. sanctions on Russia's Nord Stream 2 pipeline, were both obviously bad choices at the time, and they have since helped fund Putin's war on the tune of billions of dollars. Democratic policies reduced our energy independence, empowered Russia, and made both US and Europe more vulnerable. Time and time again, the Biden administration conveyed weakness on the world stage. First, Biden botched the Afghan withdrawal. Then, in late January this year, he said a minor incursion into Ukraine might be less consequential than a full invasion, a statement our NATO partners around the world had to walk back hastily. When former Ukrainian President Petro Poroshenko asked for weapons to fight Russian-backed separatists in 2014, the Obama-Biden administration responded by sending blankets. Later, under Republican administration, we sent javelins and stingers and supported a strong defensive posture against Russian aggression. That's not all. Biden gave the Russian leader a new 5-year strategic nuclear arms extension deal with no strings attached. Biden also failed to enforce cyber red lines from the Geneva summit. For months, the Biden administration refused to confront Putin over his military buildup along Ukraine's border. His administration even shared the intelligence about that buildup with China. Well, listen, the image of Pelosi soaking up praise for her personal contribution in Ukraine and accepting honors on behalf of her political party is offensive. Ukrainian aid is the product of bipartisan collaboration. Billions in taxpayer dollars support that aid. And both the aid and moral support for Ukraine come from Americans of all political stripes. Why is it actually good for the leader of the entire House of Representatives to engage in congressional delegations by traveling overseas to inspect areas relevant to our lawmaking efforts? These trips are almost always bipartisan endeavors, for good reason. Support for Ukraine's democracy should not even have a whiff of partisan politics. Nor should congressional travel be something that a single party can co-opt for partisan purposes. Yet, Pelosi chose not to invite a single Republican to travel with her. Pelosi's solely Democratic trip looks like a cover-up, as if she wants the public to ignore Democratic policy failures against Russia and to believe that it is the Democratic Party alone that backs Ukraine. In reality, Democrats were led to a war they arguably helped make possible. Would like to know your thoughts and responses. Share them in the comments down below, and also share this news and support us through subscribing to our channel. Thanks for watching.